Hey y'all, it's Val here at CraftsBayou and welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and for those of you who aren't, we have so many things to catch up on, but I can't worry about that right this minute. We'll have to come back and chat later. So if you haven't already, hope you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. I just wanted to go ahead and get this video done and up so A, I can start working on the project, but B, I don't keep, lingering and procrastinating and not get this done. So I wanted to start on a new diamond painting, and I picked this one up locally from like what we call the jockey lot, but it's basically like a flea market or outdoor space, folks sell in. Picked this one up and really happy with the quality of it for the price point, really good. I have some fancier ones, but I wanted my husband to get a chance to try out a painting that had more blocking to it. So it'd be a little easier starting out, because the other ones I've got, they're like a lot of confetti where, everything's mixed up, kind of like in here. So these ones have big blocks of space. It's just this cute girl with the afro and blowing a bubble gum and cute little African inspired dress. So I was happy to find this one from this local lady, and she has some accessories I think y'all will flip for. But I don't have one with me, and she doesn't sell online. I'm trying to get her to change that, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so what I want to do though is start preparing to work on her. Ooh, I'm making lots of noise. And I checked, the list for the colors, checked what I had. Everything's ready to go. I like it when they package them this way. And got the little tool she gave me. But I wanted to show you how I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I want to shout out to Valeria at Valeria's Crafty Corner, because she totally helped me get myself prepared for this. So thanks, girl. This was one of, I've done the one that I've done just with what they sent me. I didn't try to go outside of that. I wanted to make sure that I would finish at least one painting and, be ready to do some more. So once I finished that one, I was like, okay, I know I need to get some stuff. So one of those things is this case, and there are a lot of varieties of it online. I thought I was getting the one Valeria got, but it turns out I have some things in here different. So I want to show you all what you get. So I think it's 60. I think it's 60 jars that are down in here in the foam. And I'll put links below. But I know it was a reasonable price, and there's another item in here too that, or not in here, but another item separately that I want to show you all. It comes with these stickers, and you use them for labeling your jars. From what I understand though, these are permanent. So that started stressing me out, and I went downstairs and I had these removable ones from Avery. There's a gajillion of them, so finally I can use these, right? So I'll use these ones. And when I was talking to Valeria, she was saying how if you didn't, like for more permanent storage, if you had these, you kind of want to know not just the order they're going to be in for the painting, right? Like, oh, this is number 1 through 24. You want to know what the real color is. And so what I'm going to do is I'll have another way for these for more permanent storage. But for now, I just want to get these in the jar so that as I go through the color list, I'm able to like quickly grab this and go. All right. So for that, I'll label these. But these do come in there, and there's like a lot more than you need, but potentially you could just label these 1 through 60, perhaps. Depends on how you'd want to use it, all right? So not a professional here. Y'all are with me on this journey, but those do come with it. There's a pouch and some other things that some of these I took out of the bag when I first received it. So you got these little macarons that open up and have a bunch of little, I'm gonna call them patties. They're like little wax bits in here, and they both have the same thing, so that's nice. And they seem to be a pretty good quality. From what I understand, if the wax is super transparent, it may not have as, a good of a a pickup, right? This one's not very transparent, but I have seen some where they're like almost see-through. But, you know, these or the ones in here, wherever floats your boat. It's just nice to know you got a few extras so that if you do get some, you know, less quality diamond paintings or what they send you is not, you know, the best, you've got some extras to go with. These are some clips. I would imagine this is like if you're gonna need to clip down your painting to help stretch it out because it's got like the little waves in it at first. You could clip it with the binder clips, but these are cute ones, they're hearts. This didn't come with it. I'm pretty sure I bought, no, did this? I think this came with it. I bought a stylus or something separately, but what it has is all these different tips. Just read the descriptions on Amazon, make sure you're getting what you think you're getting, right? But they gave a larger stylus. You'll usually always get one with the painting. This particular one did come with some of these other pieces so that you could lay down more drills, but this one came with it, I'm pretty sure. These came, and I have some things where, some of these where they're plasticky, but those aren't the best ones. You really want the metal ones. So I was happy that both of these came in there. Paint scrapery looking thing. This is for as you're doing your painting. I believe it's like to keep the drills lined up properly so that it doesn't throw off the placement of other ones. So there's that. Or if you got bubble gum under some chairs and you want to have a punishment for kids, make them scrape it off with that. What else? You get the bag that comes with it. This little funnel, a collapsible funnel. So this would be good for using for the jars, right? For filling them up. There's this like Russian dolls kind of a box, integrated box that keeps going. All right, and so for this, you can put your drills in them, shake them around so that they kind of turn face up. So it's easier to pick them up. So that's cute. And that instead of using like the tray that you could get here. I guess the fact that they have lids makes it kind of nice where you could come back to it and not have to, you know, worry about putting them up. They also come with a binder ring with some of these resealable pouches. So those are nice. I will say mine has like a strong plasticky odor. You know how you get the stuff and it's like it just came off the boat. So I would just leave it open to air out. I did do that for a while, but then I went on vacation. I was putting things up. This is so that those trays don't slide around. So they're kind of like a little slightly adhesive pad for you to use. All right. So there's that. Okay, that's empty. All right. So I'm just gonna put this in here for now. So it's off the table. Okay, turn my light back on because as you see, I'm not in my craft room, y'all. I'm trying to make do. So for this one, I do have some bags. Let me see, I'm not sure if it's just this color. Like for this color, number 24, I have 2 bags of it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just checking the bags here. 15, 16, 17. Okay, 19. There are 2 of them. I think what I'm gonna do is snip these out so that I don't open both bags. So I'm gonna, let me keep them together like the other ones for now. So I get to that number. So 2 of these, because unless these just really don't fill this up, I don't know that I would need to use them both or how much of them. So just to prevent, you know, issues later, I'll just do them that way. 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so those are the only 2 colors where there's duplicates. So I'm gonna move these over to the side and take these labels and got like one of these oil-based archival pens, and I'm just gonna start labeling them. Like I said, I know I have 24. I could just go ahead and do all of these, but let me just start with 24, okay? So we'll get these labeled, and again, this isn't telling you the color of the drill, it's just the order that you've got on your list. So That's where I'm gonna go with that. Can I talk and number something? It's not mathing, but there are numbers. And you know how I feel about that. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. I don't know. Oh, can I stop touching that? So I don't know. I guess I'm just not wanting to be, I'm not in the mood to commit right now. All right, so let me move this so you guys can see for sure what I'm doing. I'll just start in this corner. I don't care. They'll probably be sitting out. But I do really like the case. Yeah, the smell is, you know, what it is. But, like, I should be committing to these little circles. I don't know. I just got to see. I don't know. But for now, this should be fine. They're sticky enough, but I know they're removable, so don't mind if I do. Maybe in the future, I would want to put the symbol. And let me look on here to show you what I mean. I'm just trying to think through this because it's my first time really doing a kit. So number 1 does happen to be number 1 for the symbol. I know that with the symbols, like they're different colors, and so I'm not gonna go to that extent. They tend to match the drill. But let's get down here. Once we get to number 9, the symbol on here is gonna be A. So I really feel like I would look for A before I would look for number 9. But I don't know just yet. See, that's why I'm trying to figure this out. So that's kind of what my mind is telling me I might need to do, rather than numbers. So put in the comments if y'all have the better way right off the bat, if you've been doing this, or you just got that kind of a mind where you know, like, no, you should have did this, that, and the other. Let me know. And then maybe I will put down the permanent number based on your recommendation. I think when I sit down to do these, I tend to, or when I've done this the one time I've done it, I've tended to look at the whole number. So like, I'm not just like looking for just the symbol, because I was trying to base it on the bag number. And the bag has all that information. Well, no, it doesn't have all that information on there. I don't know. I was looking for the bag number. Maybe I'm making it too hard. Yep, not sure. So I guess we'll find out as we go along, right? So maybe what I'll do is I'll have my hubby get in there with me and kind of play around with these. I'm gonna grab these labels. Just grab like a little handful of them. You know, just forget that. I'll stick the whole thing back in the bag. Why make it harder, right? And you know what? It's 1 through 9, before 9, 1 through 8, and then 9 gets to be weird. So let's just start with those. How about that? Since we have a guarantee, and if I change my mind before I get to that point, we'll see how it is. So for me, I'm just gonna cut these bags. Let me go ahead and do through 8. Cut this off, put the others aside. Trying to cut on that seam. It's not super skinny or anything, but because I wouldn't have been able to move this fast, but just trying not to cut into the bag itself until I'm ready to use them. So yeah, are you all interested in doing these, or do you do them already? Let me know. If there are questions and things that you still have about them. Maybe I've made enough mistakes that I could tell you, you know, give you some answers to it. But if not, I know enough folks who are doing them that they can help us. I'll go ahead and take these off for now. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know, your bags don't have the same number of drills in them. So it'll be interesting to see by the time I get to like a really fat one, what those, how many will fit into these vials. Now, I will say this, like if you wanted to get some of these shinier ones, the AB facet, you know, looking drills, I'm gonna call them drills instead of dots. But if you want to get some of those, like I got these from Hobby Lobby because they were having a sale on them. For these, they say what? They say grams, but basically a count of 2,000 plus. Are you serious? Are you telling me like there's at least 2,000 of these in there? I have a hard time believing that. But I never won like how many jelly beans are in a jar. I never won those contests either. So is that legit? Is that really what they mean? Do you see that? Dots count 2,000 plus? I don't know. That's crazy. But these are bigger than, I think it's bigger than the ones I have. So I'm not sure how many would fit in there. I'm not trusting no 2,000 though. That's a little unbelievable to me. Anyway, but these suckers are tiny. I think these are tinier than those ones. And now that I'm saying that, that brings up another point, which is if I wanted to use these are saying they're 2.8 millimeters. What's the size on this? Are these the same? I don't know. So something to think about. I don't want to I don't want to stress out about something that I'm not even doing right now. Okay, so I'm just mentioning this. Maybe I should have took like a dryer sheet and rubbed the inside of the funnel. That's like a lot of room in there. But we'll just kit it up right now. That's all I'm going to focus on. Kit it up. Number 2. But yeah, it's like just different little thoughts that come to mind after the fact. You're like, wait, I should have thought of that before. So I'm just trying to think through some of those challenges. But yeah, pay attention to the sizing. Now, I'm curious because so far these have been really inexpensive paintings that I've done. I'm excited because for the other ones that I have. I know I was told that like some of those will already come with your labels, with the information on there. So I don't know if those are permanent or temporary labels or like, removable labels or not. So I'm curious to see those. Those are definitely when you get more of the expensive kits. Oh, one more. Okay. They're the more expensive kits. So I think, you'd expect a little bit more to come from those. But it seems to me I would want to put that label on, not so much the jars when this is going to change for the next painting, but it would seem like I'd want to put those on like the baggies if those were what I'm going to store them in. And then that comes to a whole nother issue of storage, like what would you use? Because from that first painting, I put them in little, just like, jewelry size baggies. I actually stuck the original plastic in there, right? Like just like these baggies in the bag. So I would have the point of reference. And my thought was that I would just label this for that one. But since it's done, these would just really kind of be extras. And I don't think that this number, this number was the painting number. Somebody told me this is the painting number. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would just do these sort of in a rainbow kind of a storage system, or would I put them on those rings with baggies that have like the hole in them at the top so that I could just ring them up, and as I need a color similar to that, or if I was freestyling it, I could do something like that. See, I already got a bag that broke loose. Yeah, I gotta handle that. So gotta think about long-term storage for the larger amounts. But I did want to get this case because of the other little tools and stuff already being in there, but then also because when I start getting to those other kits, the more pricier ones, they're larger, and so they have so many more colors associated with them that I'm gonna need the space. I'm gonna need close to this many jars, if not. I think some of them have a few more colors than even this would hold. So that's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, have y'all found any accessories or anything that you really are into? I found a really cool accessory that this lady who I got the painting from sells. And I'm trying so hard for her to put that online because she needs to. And you can do it. It will be beneficial for everybody who's doing any size of these. But I did another thing that I found were these. No, I don't even think I found them. Maybe Valeria shared them with me and I just ran out and got some. They come in different shapes. Like this one is like this little peacock looking shape. If you think you can read that, go for it. I got it off of Amazon. They have a lot of different sellers, but this seller, their prices were better than the other ones and they still had great reviews. And essentially, it's a piece of wood with, you know, some kind of little scrolly design. There's a piece of plastic on top that's held with these earth magnets. And so it slides off this way. And you can then put in here, like I've noticed where someone had like little pieces of Post-it notes cut up where it had the number that you're working on. So if this was number 14, I could put that there. And this way, when you have confetti pieces and you need to make sure that you can have access to some of those colors, you could easily do it from here. I don't know how easily it will work. Let me just, and this completely comes off, so I just slide it back on. And it catches really good with those magnets. But I'll put the link for these below. Like I said, the shop I went to was the best price at the time. But it's Amazon. It could be anything now. So I'll put these in there, but they weren't too bad. They weren't too expensive. Okay, this is number 6. Moving along. Like I said, I'll just go on here till 8. But yeah, I really, I'm looking forward to these paintings and even doing some as gifts for some folks. I think they'll really enjoy them. But I've been having fun with it. And I still need to, as far as, ooh, this one's extra thick. Okay. Lots of drills in this color. So I'm just kind of pushing them down. But I just wanted you all to be able to like see little, you know, bits here and there of what I'm working on with these. This one, I'm hoping that when me and my hubby sit down to work on it, we'll be able to get through it pretty quick, because my other one only took a few days of me playing with it here and there, and it was all kinds of colors all over. There was not a lot of big patches the way that this one looks. So I'm guessing this one will be a much easier one, even though it's larger. But I'll go ahead and get this one in here. And like I said, I'll put those links below. I think I flung one inside this netting piece. But I know YouTube is not gonna allow for links and stuff below. But if you do have some other accessories that you notice that look really cool, or ones that, you know, things that you use that are really helpful for you, please put them below for me, for my sake, and for whoever else is watching this, for their sake. And then that way we can keep one another up to date on what's going. And if you're not doing diamond dots and you happen to stay around this long, number one, I think that means you really are interested and you should get one. But then, and even if it's not the Diamond Dots brand, if it's some like special, you know, specialty store from Etsy or something, where you've got artists that are getting a commission, that's always good. But let me know what you find, or let me know if you're not doing this, what projects you are working, okay? All right, thanks, y'all. I appreciate you hanging with me, even though I've been out of town, but I'm back and got a lot of things happening. I'll share with you later, but please hit that like button, comment below, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you all really, really soon. Thanks, bye.